1. During meditation or prayer, silence is integral to practices like meditation and prayer, allowing individuals to focus their thoughts inward, cultivate mindfulness, and connect with their spiritual or inner selves. Speaking disrupts this inward focus and can hinder the depth of the practice. In both meditation and prayer, silence plays a crucial role in facilitating a deeper inner experience. However, the way silence functions differs slightly depending on the practice. During meditation, silence becomes a tool for quieting the mind and minimizing distractions. Imagine a noisy marketplace within your head, a constant stream of thoughts, worries, and to-do lists. By entering a quiet space and focusing on your breath, a mantra, a repeated word or phrase, or bodily sensations, you begin to drown out the mental chatter. This allows you to become more aware of the present moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Through this internal quietude, you train your attention and cultivate a sense of inner peace. The goal isn't to achieve a blank state of mind, but rather a space of focused awareness and calmness. Prayer, on the other hand, utilizes silence for both listening and reflection. It's a way to connect with a higher power, express gratitude, or seek guidance. You might use it to listen for a response or a sense of direction from the divine. Alternatively, the quiet can be a time for you to articulate your thoughts and feelings honestly, a conversation without interruption where you can lay bare your worries and hopes. This silence fosters a sense of reverence and respect in your communication with a higher being. While the purpose may differ, both meditation and prayer benefit from the power of silence. 2. In times of grief, silence can offer a profound form of support to those who are grieving. When words feel inadequate, silent presence communicates empathy, respect, and solidarity. It allows the grieving individual to process their emotions without the pressure of responding to others' words. Grief can be a storm of emotions, leaving us lost for words and overwhelmed by the sheer force of pain. In these times, silence becomes a powerful balm. When well-meaning words feel inadequate or trite, a quiet presence speaks volumes. It communicates empathy, a deep understanding of the hurt without needing to express it. It shows respect for the grieving process, acknowledging the space needed to navigate the waves of sorrow. This silent support offers a sense of solidarity, letting the person know they're not alone in their grief. It allows them to process their emotions freely, without the pressure of responding or needing to explain their feelings. In the quiet space created by silence, they can find solace and begin to heal at their own pace. 3. While listening, active listening involves not only hearing but also understanding and empathizing with the speaker. Remaining silent while someone else speaks demonstrates respect and allows for a more meaningful exchange. It shows that you value their perspective and are fully engaged in understanding it. Active listening goes beyond simply hearing the words spoken. Expand more, it's about truly understanding the person behind them. Silence is a key ingredient in this process. By holding back from interrupting or immediately offering solutions, you create a safe space for the speaker to express themselves freely. Expand more. This silence shows respect for their thoughts and feelings, allowing them to fully articulate their message. Without the pressure to respond quickly, you can focus on truly absorbing what they're saying. This mindful silence allows you to grasp the emotional undercurrent of their words, fostering empathy and a deeper connection. The pause becomes a springboard for a more meaningful exchange, where you can respond thoughtfully and engage with their perspective on a deeper level. 4. During conflicts, when emotions are running high, silence can prevent the escalation of arguments. It provides a moment for both parties to pause, reflect, and regain composure. Silence can also signal a willingness to listen and understand, fostering a more constructive resolution. In the heat of conflict, where tempers flare and accusations fly, silence can be a powerful de-escalating tool. When emotions reach a boiling point, a well-timed pause can prevent further animosity. This silence offers a critical space for both parties to take a breath, reflect on the situation, and regain composure. It allows the initial anger to subside, paving the way for clearer communication. Moreover, this strategic silence can signal a willingness to listen and understand the other person's perspective. It creates an opening for a more civil conversation, where both sides can express their needs and concerns without resorting to personal attacks. This shift from heated argument to calm listening fosters a more constructive environment for finding a resolution that addresses everyone's concerns. 5. When you are angry, speaking, while angry often leads to saying things that one might regret later. Choosing silence in moments of anger allows for emotional regulation and prevents hurtful words or actions. It gives time to cool down and approach the situation more rationally. Fury can be a quick and potent force, hijacking our words and turning them into weapons. In these moments, silence becomes a powerful tool for self-control. Choosing not to speak allows the initial surge of anger to simmer down, preventing you from blurting out hurtful words or taking rash actions you'll regret later. This strategic silence creates a space for emotional regulation. By taking a few deep breaths and focusing on calming yourself, you regain control and can approach the situation with a clearer head. This pause allows you to assess the cause of your anger rationally and respond proportionately instead of reacting impulsively. In the quiet space created by silence, you can choose your words carefully, ensuring they communicate your feelings effectively without causing unnecessary damage. Negotiations are a dance of give and take, and silence can be a strategic partner. By holding back from immediately filling the void after you've made your offer or point, you create a space for the other party to speak. They might use this silence to elaborate on their position, potentially revealing valuable information you can leverage later. Furthermore, silence can be a powerful tool for persuasion. It conveys confidence in your offer and a quiet patience that suggests you're comfortable waiting for a better deal. This can put pressure on the other side to adjust their position or make concessions in order to break the stalemate. 6. During negotiations, silence can be a strategic tool in negotiations. It creates a space for the other party to speak and potentially reveal more information or adjust their position. Silence can also convey confidence and patience, which can be advantageous in reaching a favorable outcome. 7. When facing accusations in situations where one is wrongly accused or misunderstood, remaining silent can prevent exacerbating the conflict. Responding defensively may escalate tensions or lead to further misunderstandings. Silence allows for reflection and a more composed response if necessary. Facing accusations, especially when unfounded, can trigger a fight or flight response. However, in these situations, silence can be a strategic shield. A knee-jerk reaction, fueled by frustration or anger, might lead to blurting out self-incriminating statements or escalating the conflict. Choosing silence creates a crucial pause. This allows you to gather your thoughts, assess the situation calmly, and determine if a response is even necessary. Sometimes, silence speaks volumes. It demonstrates your composure and disinterest in engaging in a pointless argument. If a response is needed, the pause gives you time to craft a measured explanation, allowing you to address the accusations directly and factually without adding fuel to the fire. 8. During sensitive discussions, some conversations require careful consideration and empathy. Silence in these moments allows all parties to process information or emotions before responding. It creates a safe space for vulnerability and fosters deeper understanding and connection. When navigating sensitive discussions, silence becomes a bridge for thoughtful communication. It allows everyone involved a space to process the information being shared, be it a heartfelt confession, a difficult decision, or a complex issue. This pause fosters a sense of safety, where each person feels comfortable taking the time to understand and absorb the emotional weight of the conversation. Without the pressure to immediately respond, participants can access their true feelings and express them with greater vulnerability. This openness allows for a deeper level of understanding and connection. The silence becomes a space for empathy to grow, laying the groundwork for a more meaningful and productive dialogue. 9. In certain cultural or religious settings, many cultures and religions emphasize the importance of silence in specific rituals or ceremonies. Silence may be viewed as a form of reverence, respect, or contemplation. It allows individuals to connect with the divine or spiritual realm without the distractions of speech. Across the globe, cultures and religions have woven silence into the fabric of their traditions. This silence isn't an empty void, but rather a potent space for reverence, respect, and contemplation. Meditation retreats emphasize long periods of silence. This practice cultivates a state of mindfulness and inner peace. By quieting the external world and the internal chatter of the mind, participants can focus on their breath and achieve a deeper understanding of themselves and the universe. Similarly, in Hindu temples, moments of silence before prayers or amidst the chanting of mantras allow for introspection and connection with the divine. The silence becomes a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. Within some Christian denominations, silent prayer is a powerful tool for expressing gratitude, offering supplications, or simply basking in the presence of God. Silence allows for a kind of unfiltered communication with the divine, where the heart speaks volumes more than carefully constructed words. Similarly, in Sufi Islam, whirling dervishes engage in a silent, meditative dance. The rhythmic movements and stillness combine to create a mystical experience, fostering a connection with the divine through physical expression rather than spoken words. Silence within religious ceremonies often serves as a sign of respect. 10. Grief can be a storm of emotions. leaving us lost for words and overwhelmed by the sheer force of pain. In these times, silence becomes a powerful balm. When well-meaning words feel inadequate or trite, a quiet presence speaks volumes. It communicates empathy, a deep understanding of the hurt without needing to express it. It shows respect for the grieving process, acknowledging the space needed to navigate the waves of sorrow. This silent support offers a sense of solidarity, letting the person know they're not alone in their grief. It allows them to process their emotions freely, without the pressure of responding or needing to explain their feelings. In the quiet space created by silence, they can find solace and begin to heal at their own pace. When observing nature, silence can enhance the experience of being in nature. It allows individuals to fully immerse themselves in the sights, sounds, and sensations of the natural world,